Welcome to the next episode of Canstown Dynasty. This should be a blowout at home against Purdue, but let's see what happens. Thanks for watching, and I hope you do enjoy, and go Pats.
Kickoff here and all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Looking for block. The coverage team maintains this discipline, not much doing on that return. So Purdue's offense will go on the attack first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal.
Turning it on! Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw at Singleton. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Martin. Runs through a tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. At the 45 on its way. And he'll be brought down. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the ground, he's got it again. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Look out, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. He's going for the goal line. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Creates a little room. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going, as they have a first down at the 43. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Walker. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Oh, what a move to get room. Touchdown, Purdue! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They believe they can run right here. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Smashes through the tackle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Singleton. Got it in the middle, it's Branch. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll give it to the back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the tailback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the single back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Gill. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It is good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Oh, what a move. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Martin. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
From the gun to give, looking for room. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Defenses have to be so good with their eye discipline and focus. And as linebackers and DBs, you're watching the offensive line to see if guys are pulling. That could be a tell the misdirection play is coming, and you saw it right there.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The receiver on the jet sweep. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Marshall. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Working the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start the second half. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll open the second half with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here's the handoff. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the run, fires downfield. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. Hits it up for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Gill. That's reeled in, it's McPherson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. The lead is still 6 after the miss. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Going to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Bring in the heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll go to the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Safe completion on the screen. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive day.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyway.
Turning it on! They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw at Singleton. Finds his big tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Boilermakers are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Martin. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Lining up for the point after and the lead. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running it to the right. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed in the middle, it's McPherson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Back to throw, it's Gill. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. On the run, it's Martin. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds space on the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Quickly out to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Makes it past the marker. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Gill. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll try the run. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Powers through. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Boilermakers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He breaks a tackle. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it to the back on the draw. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
Man, what a missed opportunity for the field goal unit. You got a chance to put this game over the mark where they got to score a touchdown. A field goal's no good late in this football game. Now the tide has turned a little bit. Your defense is going to need to go out there and bail you out.
They go right back to him. And they swarm him under. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play race is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
Setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Defenses want to get aggressive. You got to keep them balanced. You got to keep them thinking about something. Just keep that little nugget in their head like, listen, we will run the misdirection. Mess with their eyes a little bit just to keep them honest.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Off the play fake. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The 2-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, They need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Hands it off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Makes the catch. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
That's just two guys being on the same page, and they just dialed up a play that they feel
That
so
should do it.
confident in. They
The
know their quarterback and
Patriots
receiver can go out and
will
execute
come away
in
with
this
a
juncture of the
gritty
game,
win home
winning, needing that 3rd
against
down to
the
ice it. That
Purdue
was
Boilermakers,
After not really
19-14.
playing their best earlier this season, people said
Stats
this team
for
is
you.
bad. Now they won 3
Gill,
in a
16
row.
of
This team
27
is
for
good.
178.
We're fickle.
No touchdowns,
Yeah,
but
and we're
no
probably the ones
interceptions.
who were saying that
Jordan
a little
Marks
bit,
was
because
29
they
for
were struggling.
128
Didn't
and a
look like they
touchdown,
knew
while
who they
Fehoko
were, and they didn't
5
have
for
the momentum,
39 in a
but now
game-winning
they definitely
touchdown.
got it together, Jesse, and they look like a
Receiving,
different team.
They
Pearson
sure do, David.
450.
We know teams get
So the rest
better
of
or
the
they
stats there.
get worse over the course of a season. This team right now
We
completely
did not get
different,
any
almost the polar opposite than what we
interceptions.
saw earlier this year.
And of
I'll
course,
tell you,
Kelly,
look at their
2 of 4
schedule
on
and
field
who they've
goals.
got left.
1
Those
for
teams
1 on
better be
extra
careful.
points,
This team is coming for them.
Well,
Thanks so
we have
much
to go
for
to
spending
Northwestern next week. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and go